This house is on fire. As you can see, the firefighters are here and we are live on scene. It's on Cummins Highway, and of course firefighter, paramedics and police officers are here as well. So we are coming to you live from this scene happening right now on Cummins Highway, where this house is on fire, and you can see a small amount of smoke coming out of the roof at this moment. They are doing cooling down process, and as I said, all the firefighters are on scene. Yes, truly Spring Garden 1 live. It's happening right now, and of course I'm bringing it to you as it happened. So as I said, happening live, cooling down process is taking place right now. As you can see, the firefighters are there. Paramedics also are here, and all the fire engines are on scene. You can see a firefighter getting out of the building at this moment, and all those fire trucks that are used in the situation. Police is directing traffic, as you can hear. She's telling them where to go. So happening right now on Cummins Highway, cooling down process. A building are on fire, and of course they are doing cooling down process at this moment. There is no more smoke or fire coming out of the building. So this is the building that were on fire. As you can see, the roof, that's where they did the cooling down process. So as you can see right now, no one is on the stretcher. There's a stretcher right here. No one is on it. They're still doing cooling down process. As you can see, water running out of this fire engine. So there you have it, live, Cummins Highway. All these emergency vehicles at this time. The road is totally blocked. Cummins Highway is totally blocked, while the firefighter do their jobs. As you can hear, more fire engine or fire alarm going off around the area. Coming to you live, yours truly Spring J1, on the scene where there's a fire, but it has been cooled down at this moment. As you can see, the firefighters, they are all standing looking what is happening, because they are doing cooling down process at this time. They can see there's a firefighter at the top of the roof inside of the building. Maybe you can see his head, but there's a firefighter inside of the building right here on top of the roof. So here you have it live from your truly Spring J. That looks like it's a two-story dwelling that was on fire. Firefighter came, they get rid of the fire, but they are still inside of the building at this moment. And there are a lot of fire equipments and firefighters at this time. And it is slightly snowing, not much, so it is cold, but the water pressure still able to flow through the hose. So of course they are still able to do the work. Live once more. Fire were distinguished at this location by the firefighters. There's Julie Spring Garden 1. As I said, I haven't seen anyone that went on stretcher when I get here or in the ambulance. The stretcher is right there. And as I said, firefighters are still inside of the building. You have another firefighter right there. Another one also. So here you have a firefighter on top of the roof right now as we speak. Firefight on top of the roof. Another one over there going up as well. Another firefighter going up on top of the roof. He's with a chainsaw. We haven't seen any smoke coming out of the building at this time. So it seems as if they get the fire under control. I haven't seen them use any water at this time either. So it's giving him the chainsaw, so he's gone back down inside of the roof. As I said, they're just doing the cooling down process. Here we are on Cummins Highway, live. This firefighter, the Spring Garden 1 YouTube channel, live and seen where there was a fire inside of this dwelling. And as you can see, firefighters are now exiting the building. Some are still inside there. As you can see, firefighters on top of the roof, and some is coming from outside of the building, from the lower floor. There's a group of them standing right there. And as I said, you have another fire engine on scene. Presently, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 firefighter vehicles as I look around and seen at this moment. We are on scene, Cummins Highway, Rosendale community, where there was a fire inside of this building, and the firefighters came to extinguish the fire. I count 7 fighting truck on scene so far. As I said, you still have firefighters, and there you have those firefighters there with the oxygen tanks.
Thank you.
The road are totally blocked off. Where's the firefighter going in with? They're coming out with their hose. Coming out with their hose, so it seems like they've finished all the work that need to be done to get the fire out of the building. But as I said earlier on, firefighters are still inside of the building. They're on top of the roof. This is Julie Spring Garden 1. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll come to you live from Cummins Highway, Rosendale, where there was a fire inside of this building. And of course, The fire is under control at this moment, but as you can see, emergency vehicles are still here on scene. Emergency vehicles are still here on scene. And I said before, I count 7 fire units. They removed that ladder. So 7 fire units are on scene. Seven fire units on scene at this moment. Firefighters are still stopped on top of the building. As I can see, this one on top of the building right here. Early on, he take a chainsaw to give one of his co-worker that is inside of the building. And it is Boston fire, as you can see. Boston fire on scene. They are moving with some of the equipments, ladders. So the road will be opening in a short while, it seems, because as you can see, they are moving some of the ladder from off the building. It's very cold, but we got to do this for our viewers. Once again, fire on Cummins Highway. Boston fire and the paramedics are out. Road blocked off. No one can be able to pass. Emergency vehicles are here doing their work at this time. It is truly Spring Garden One. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We are out for now.